So we might actually be streaming right now,
Oh,
and people might actually
hello,
even be able.
world.
Hello, world. Hello. Yes. So now I'm going to go over to this part of the house and grab my second old ass laptop to see if everything's working.
How old is your old ass laptop? Mine is from
Well, this-
2016.
Well, this one. Well, here's the thing. Both of my old ass laptops are freebies from work. So old ass
Oh.
laptop number one that is streaming right now. I really should face this camera because that's where the audience is. Lulu's over there. Audience is over here. Lulu has her own camera over there. So sometimes at any point when the audience sees the front of me, Lulu sees the back of me. And when Lulu sees the front of me, the audience sees the back of me. This is great. This is great. This is great. It's 9 o'clock, and we haven't even put a drop of magic weight on the canvas yet. So we are off to a great start.
This is fucking fantastic. I haven't even pulled out my paints or my acrylic book or anything. I'm nursing a fucking headache. I've almost drank a full pot of coffee today.
See, this was all based on I want to paint like in a room with room, not in my cramped little office bedroom. But my cramped little office bedroom is where my kick-ass 8-core, well, 4-core multi-thread processor big-ass machine is. And pardon me, I'm still getting over a cough. But NyQuil is great. Without NyQuil, I just get to sit on the couch for hours and wait for the sun to come up. That's
what's
no
also
fun.
great? You know
What's
what's
also-
also great?
Having something to cause your cough?
Maybe I might be coughing.
That's okay. I need to go grab beer number 4. Now that we are possibly successfully streaming, it is time for a beer. So much of Plan A, which at this point we are on Plan D. So much of Plan A revolved around my main machine, which was powered by Neo's coughs. You would think it would be running at full power right now based on that, but not so much. Ooh, that's not a good cough. So, the idea was if we get Team Talk to host audio video, then that would be cool. And I could use OBS to capture what I need to. And then it's like, well, if I do this downstairs, well, what can I do? Well, I got the 100-foot USB cord running from floor to floor. And all I really needed was a webcam and a sound card to get sound and video up to the main machine. Of course, how am I going to watch Bob Ross and paint along to Bob Ross? Well, I got the old 32-inch Sony Trinitron over here, which is fine because Bob Ross is from 80s and 90s, which means that this is a perfect time period TV for watching Bob Ross on. But how am I going to get Bob Ross over to this TV? Well, I have a Roku stick running into an HDMI to composite AV adapter, which is plugged into the front AV connection on the TV, which is a problem because the Roku is sending widescreen video and the TV is in not widescreen, 4:3 aspect ratio. But that was okay because I took a Bob Ross episode and I need to pan this center. And I basically stretched it to widescreen so that when my widescreen was smooshed to standard screen on here, it would look right. Problem is that video is being hosted on the main machine, which is dead. So I could watch the Bob Ross episode via YouTube on the Roku stick, but then it's going to be squished down and look wrong and narrow. But this TV has a feature because it's a new enough standard def TV that you could set it to be in a widescreen mode and have it put black bars on the top and the bottom. So, my aspect ratio is right. I'm just going to have a black border all around the whole thing.
Aha!
Anyways, time to see if we are actually streaming successfully and are understandable. So we're going to go to youtube.com/jgators and see if... Oh, no, that's Twitch. youtube.com/JohnnyGators.
I don't see any live...
Yeah, there it is. Painting with Bob Ross, Happy Waves, live now. And...
Oh, we are? We are live?
We are live.
Oh my god!
And I heard both of our voices. So that's great. And the chat is up. So now, to find out, are we live on Twitch?
I don't know, are we?
And that's twitch.tv/jgators. And let's find out.
I need to follow you on Twitch.
And there we go. We are live there too. And the chat is up. So I am going to go get the power cord for that laptop because that laptop is going to run my chat. All right. Oh my god.
You need to follow me on Twitch.
Oh my god. Email me your Twitch channel, and then in my hungover stupor tomorrow,
I'll just get Twitch open right now.
Oh, there we go.
And follow you. And message you on Twitch.
All right, so
that is what I'm doing right now. And you guys can follow me at Deviant Luluboo on Twitch.
Deviant Luluboo.
Deviant Luluboo. Ah, yeah, bitches.
Now, for the sake of simplicity, I am not going to capture the Bob Ross episode I'm painting along to also put in the screen. If you want to follow along, it's Season 10, Episode 10.
Yes.
All episodes are available on YouTube. Because one of the 3 Bob Ross episodes we've done already is now blocked in Germany on copyright infringement. So the Germans can't watch me paint along to Bob Ross if I capture Bob Ross and put him on our screen. Because Bob Ross's people, they did not like that in Germany. But that's okay. So here we go. No,
damn those Germans, they do not like happy trees. Nothing can be happy in Germany.
On my way out, how do I tell that bottom feeder Larry Hindle what I really think about him?
All right, so here we go. Glad to see you. Bob is glad to see us and is smiling at us. And he's got a... Okay, so now I need to... What do I need to do? I need to
sounds like broken porn on my side.
Oh, broken porn?
But that's... yeah. It's just... It's just my connection right now. And because of my computer. Because it's slow as ass.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm taking the lid off of my paint thinner bucket here for cleaning my brushes. There we go. And I got a little extra thinner and a clean thinner in a jar here if I need to thin down my paints any. And this is... now I'm doing this a little different than Bob did it in the actual episode. A lot of times when Bob wants to paint an ocean scene or a water scene, he'll put a piece of tape on the canvas to differentiate the sky from the water, basically to have a straight horizon. And this one, he didn't do that, but he did put magic white on the top half and magic clear on the bottom half, and then just kind of went for a straight line.
White.
But I'm gonna use the tape method, although I think this tape is too low. I did some measuring to get this tape where I want it to be, and I'm still not completely sure about where it is. And I can't find my tape measure right now. Oh, here it is. I'm actually going to raise this up a half an inch. I'm gonna bring this up to a 7. All right, so let's
to a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the 7-inch mark here because looking at the episode, it really does look like he doesn't have a whole lot of sky versus ocean. So there we go. I'm gonna go.
Did you know that the broadcaster indicated that the channel is intended for mature audiences?
Well, most of the stuff we stream is intended for mature audiences. So yeah, that tonight though you could probably let the kids stay up and watch this because we're gonna paint some fucking ocean waves. Maybe.
They're fucking ocean waves.
Maybe that's why we're set to mature. All right, there we go.
True.
So there we go. That's 7 inches down. That is also 7 inches down.
I'm sorry, that's only 7 inches.
There we go. So now that's going to be our horizon. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the magic white up here, magic clear down here. We'll paint our sky. When we're done with our sky, I'll peel that tape off, fill in some magic clear there, and work on the ocean part. And I think that just, because like I said, Bob doesn't do it on this episode, but I've seen him do it on other episodes, and that's a little trick to make it easier. It's probably one of those things that Bob doesn't need to do that for himself, but sometimes Bob does that for us. So I'm going to take advantage of my knowledge of what Bob has done and put that to good use at times where he didn't do it. All right, so we got our magic white here, and I got me a stick here to mix it up. Oh man, do I have another stick to mix up the clear? Oh, I think I left my other sticks upstairs. I'm going to go upstairs.
Christian! Get me another stick!
Yeah, I'm going to go get some sticks while you smoke up some more or something. I don't know. We can still hear each other because I'm wireless.
Oh. Just ask your wife to bring down some sticks.
She's sleeping. Or she's trying to.
Oh, she's sleeping?
No, she's going to
I
bed.
didn't know that. I thought she was like having a party with the cats.
Well, she's also got the cold. I gave her the cold.
You asshole!
I tried not to.
Jesus, you need to keep your germs to yourself.
I tried. Every time I kissed her goodbye to work, I kept my mouth closed.
Oh my god!
What?
Dude,
what's wrong
ever
with that?
heard of like a hug or a handshake?
I'm gonna
dude, you're
handshake
sick.
my wife goodbye on my way to work.
Yes, because you're sick.
Uh-huh. Okay. Anyways.
You got a cold? Handshake. Or kiss her hand. So that way she can just, hand sanitize real quick.
I have been hand sanitizing like every 10 seconds when I'm at work. So hopefully I've not given any of my coworkers my cold.
Did you use Lysol as a brush?
As a brush?
No. Breath freshener.
Breath freshener.
Breath freshener.
Lysol as a breath freshener.
Yes.
No, I use toothpaste when I brush my teeth in the morning, which I bought myself a toothbrush sanitizer.
Well, you can also just dip it in, alcohol and let it air dry.
This brush keeps losing bristles.
You need new brushes.
Yeah, well, I like this brush, except that it's been losing bristles lately. No, well,
this
what it is
so awkward. I don't even see your painting.
Well, if you bring up like the YouTube or Twitch stream, you could see the painting on that.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea, and I forgot. I have an Xbox.
Mind you, I'm on Plan D at this point, so my It is a miracle that basically
I
it was
get
like
to critique your fucking painting this time.
this was basically a fuck it, I want to paint, and I don't want to. I'd feel like an ass if I told Neo, screw it, I'm going to paint without you. So I had to make something work.
That's okay. That's okay. I can sit back and relax, and this can be a fun time for me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna paint a happy little ocean.
This.
There we go. So there's our. We got a nice good magic.
Oh,
white
so you're making a happy
ocean.
blue blob? A blob? You're
Happy
making a
blue-
happy blue blob?
Actually, last time I did this, it didn't come out so bad. It did actually look like a
No?
wave.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah. That's why I want to do
Or
it
did
again.
it look
because-
more like a rooster tail from like the 80s? That
No, it
some
looked like
women
a,
would wear?
No, it came out good. It came out good when I did it. That's why I'm like, let's do this again.
Okay.
And we use odorless thinner. Oh, great. Every time I clean my brush now, everyone gets to look at my ass. Yeah, there we go. Now Lulu gets to look at my ass. No, I think I'm off frame on her camera. All right, and we just...
No, we just get to look at like a giant blob just pass by the,
Yeah.
the stand.
Dry that off. I got paper towels here.
It just sort of goes.
So now the palette that Bob is using on this painting has, of course, titanium white, which he always has a big old blob of titanium white on his palette.
You must have titanium white.
Oh, you know what? I didn't put the magic clear on yet, though. I need to go find like a putty knife or something and pry this can open, because I haven't had this can of magic clear open since the last time I did this painting. Let me go see. I'll just go get a butter knife out of the kitchen here. That ought to work. There we go. And then we can butter some muffins with paint. Ah, there we go. Magic clear.
Would you like me to butter your muffin?
I had to clear that with the missus first, but wait, do you mean literally come over and like you're gonna come to my kitchen
No.
here and get the butter out of the fridge and put it on my muffin, or is that code for something? All right, there we go. Magic
Yes.
clear. Okay, I'm gonna need to get a new 2-inch
damn it.
brush because this brush keeps losing bristles. My brush is having some impedency issues. It can't quite keep the bristles up like it used to. I think this 2-inch brush is the last of my non-Bob Ross brushes in the... no, actually my Filbert brush is also a non-Bob Ross brush. So, yeah. There we go. Magic clear on the canvas here.
Oh yeah,
Go a little up and down with that.
clear paint.
Yeah,
You never
well,
go wrong with clear paint.
well, the idea is to put a layer of a thin wet paint on the canvas to help move around the thick oil paints with. And the white will generally kind of brighten your colors. But in our ocean scene, we don't want it to be brightened. So that's why we want to put a clear coat on there to make a clear wet canvas instead of a white wet canvas. Because,
Well, yeah.
painting is much like making love to a beautiful woman. You want to get it wet before you start applying the paint with the brush.
As in buttering a muffin.
Yeah, you got to butter the muffin before you take a bite. And I got here the almighty box for beating the brush without spraying the cameraman. We're doing this. We're cleaning our brushes Bill Alexander style rather than Bob Ross style, is what we're doing here. So let's see if we got any chat. 5 Hit Dune is going Saturday painting. It's choppy. Could be me too. You know what? We are on Plan D. Plan D might be choppy. And Jose Guzman goes, yay, painting time. Yay. All right, so we're going to put a big old blob of titanium white on the palette here. And I think I'm finishing up this tube of titanium white here. That's okay, I got another tube of titanium white if we need to go with more. And
Titanium white.
And being that we're painting sky and ocean, we need 2 types of blue. That way we have options for how we can blue things. We're gonna put some phthalo blue on the palette there.
And some titanium white.
Yeah, titanium white, phthalo blue, Prussian blue.
And titanium white.
And titanium white. We already got the titanium white. And we're going to need some midnight black to dull some of these colors down.
And some titanium white.
And some titanium white. Yes, yes. All right, there we go. Midnight black. We're going to need some dark sienna.
And some titanium white.
And some titanium white, yes. We don't want to forget the titanium white. Oh, dear. I think this is a tube I haven't opened in over a year. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There we go. It's like the old
Did it get everywhere?
No, no, it's there we go. Dark sienna.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to want some Van Dyke brown. Which actually, I don't know if I use the Van Dyke brown or not, because I know he paints some stones, and I'm going to leave stones out of mine because my beach don't have stones in the sand. But we'll still put this there in case we use it. That we actually use for just sand. All right, so Van Dyke brown. Alizarin crimson, because we're going to need to make some lavenders by mixing that with some blue. All right, there we go. And cad yellow. Put that down there. And yellow ochre. Now he also has Indian yellow on his palette, but I've watched this episode multiple times. He has it on the palette. He lists it off with the colors at the beginning. He never dips in the Indian yellow in this episode. So he just had it there ready to go in case, but he didn't use it. So I'm not putting any Indian yellow on my palette. And bright red. We're going to need some bright red, because that sky is going to be a nice bright sky. All right. And that's our palette. So let me take a big old drink and let's get ready to paint some. You going to paint along?
Nigga, nigga, woo, woo.
Oh, you're happy. You don't need to paint.
You ready to do a fantastic seascape?
All right, fantastic seascape.
So let's start out and have run all the colors across the screen that you need to do this seascape with me. And let's go on up here and let me talk just a little bit while we're doing that. I started with a good old standard 18 by 24 inch canvas. But I've done something a little bit different today. The top part of the canvas is totally covered with
top
a thin, even coat
with
of
liquid white.
all the way up here. Down, you can see this little line here. Now from here down is covered with liquid clear. Now this is just like
Now Bob's
liquid
going
white.
into the liquid clear, which I already did,
So let's go.
because I was all prepared for that.
Fantastic little seascape. I'm gonna start out with a 2-inch brush.
2-inch brush
Small amount.
and a small amount
Yellow.
of the cad
Very
yellow.
Small amount.
Very small
Beat
amount.
it into the bristles a little bit.
Beat it into the bristles a little bit.
Now we'll have a beautiful bright little sky today. So I'm just gonna start with a little yellow. Do something like so. Just let that mix with the liquid white. There. Now without cleaning the brush,
Maybe I should have kept it down.
a touch of yellow ochre.
There is
We're gonna-
so much lag on the
Yeah,
Xbox
there is.
stream.
See there? Some little crisscross strokes. We just bring that right around sort of like so. There we go. If a little happens to get down in your paint, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No problem at all. Okay, still without cleaning the brush.
Okay, now we're gonna
We'll go right
go into our red.
bright
Add some red to our sky.
Just like so. Isn't that pretty? Already we have a painting for the Museum of Modern Art here. Just stop right there.
A little more this, a little more that.
More red over here. All right, we're gonna get some straight titanium white now.
And I want this to be very bright. So I'm going to take white and put it right there. Straight titanium.
Straight white. We're gonna put it right
Show up much because
here.
light against light is nothing. But you just wait. And grab it and pull it. Just pull it.
There we go.
Grab it and pull. We don't care what happens in here. We're going to cover all of it. Now then, let me wash your brush. Just wash your brushes and pull this thing there. Shake them off. And beat the devil out of it.
Beat the devil out of it!
Just use this single brush. I'm going to a small amount of pale blue. And reach up here and grab a little touch of a little.
Oh my
Alright,
god,
we're
the
gonna go
first
into
colors
phthalo
are
blue.
finally coming in.
And go to crimson.
Much more crimson. I want this to be a little bit to the reddish side.
More crimson than blue. Now we're gonna try to make some clouds.
Little circular strokes. And let's just begin laying in some happy little clouds. Maybe there's one that lives over there, like that. There he is. See how easy it is to make all kinds of beautiful little cloud shapes? All you need is just the corner of the brush. Here. Just let them have a little cloud just like that. And in your world, you decide where the clouds live. You put as many or as few as you want. It's your decision.
If a bunch of babies made a phone plan.
All right, putting some more clouds in here is what we're doing. And I'm gonna use the corner brush, put a cloud in over here. Put these nice lavender-looking clouds in, right there.
Lavender-looking clouds.
Lavender-looking clouds.
I have several brushes.
They have to be lavender.
Cleaning brush. I'm just going to very gently blend this a little.
All right, I'm gonna pause him now, if I can find my remote control, because he's getting a little ahead of me. Actually, I want to see what the right side of that canvas looks like, because I still got a big old white spot in the top right corner. Okay, he still has a big white spot over there too. All right, so we're gonna leave that, and now I'm gonna clean my 1-inch brush, and I'm gonna fluff up those clouds. All right, so let me back up and we beat the devil out of it. Yes. All right, let me
Sorry
back up.
about that.
No, we need someone to talk while I'm.
Sorry, I was trying to get it to see if maybe it was like just my connection or if it was a stream.
Oh, is there something wrong?
Yeah, I'm seeing if it's. I don't know if it's the stream or my connection, but it's really choppy. Like
Well-
you hear some of the sound. But the image is barely moving. But that's alright. At least we're getting the concept across.
You can blend this so it absolutely goes away. All we want to do is get it just enough to soften the edges so it comes over in. Watch here.
Huh.
This very gently. 3 hairs and some hair. Very gently. Just bring it all together. Don't want to lose your shape.
Let's see how much of a delay there is.
Soften all the edges.
Gators, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
So the Hangout's working, but the streaming is giving problems. All right, put some more clouds in here as we're doing.
So it's barely getting to the clouds on my
What do
end.
you mean it's barely getting to them?
It's barely getting to the part where you're saying, let's get into the clouds and making clouds and talking about the lavender clouds.
Right. Well, there's going to be a delay with the streaming, but as long as it looks
Okay.
fine.
No, it's not looking fine.
What's the problem?
It's slower than shit.
I'm going to pause him now.
Is it slow on your end when you're looking at it?
What do you mean slow? Actually, I want to see
As in, it's stopping.
Because I still got a big old white spot at the top. That sounds like it's running to me. Okay, he still has a big white spot over there too. All right, so
No, the audio's coming through fine with a slight delay, but the image is literally stopping for like 5 minutes and then going again.
all right. Well, that's probably because this laptop sucks, and without the main machine, my options are very limited right now.
Okay, I was just letting you know what was
Okay,
going on.
no, it's good to know. It's good to know, but hopefully people can bear with and know that we will try to. Okay, once again, my clouds don't come through as well as his clouds.
Clouds are clouds.
I want these clouds to be darker though, and I'm not quite getting the color to come off of the brush. All right, there we go. There we go. That's looking more to the blue. But it's not really separating that well from that. Oh well.
They look like slugs.
Yeah. The problem with the Bob Ross technique is that there's some secret that Bob Ross does to make it not mud mix, but he never really tells you what that is.
He waits for it to dry.
That's not the Bob Ross method.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right. I think we need to fluff that one up a little bit more.
You need to fluff it.
There we go.
Oh, that's amazing.
There we go. That kind of looks like a sky. Somewhat. Well, you know what? The next painting's going to be a black canvas to do a nighttime ocean
Oh, you
scene.
whore.
And-
You black canvases. I need to get more black paint then.
Or a
Because I
black
got the
canvas.
white.
Or a black
You're
canvas.
getting a black canvas. You
Hey, it's
bitch.
You just paint a canvas with black acrylic paint ahead of time and let it dry.
I know. I have to get more black then.
Uh,
That's alright. They still look like slugs.
That cloud is in front of it yet, so it helps create the illusion of depth and distance in the sky. And you can put a couple here and there, wherever. It's that easy. You can make a fantastic thing.
all right, we'll try another cloud.
This is fucking tripping me out because, like, I'm watching you, who is watching me, who is watching you, who is watching me, and I'm watching myself
This is why
twice.
this is why you're smoking for this.
And people are watching us.
And people might be watching us if they could even see us. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now that looks like a cloud that's kind of stringing out there. There we go. Oh my God. I think that's the best
Stringing.
cloud on this canvas yet.
I bet it looks like a banana.
Big ol' lavender banana.
god. What the hell, dude?
What?
What is that, like, massive, like, it looks like it's sucking something up and then, like, protruding out into, like, a massive, like, fart in the corner there.
What? No, it's clouds.
Are they... What? That doesn't look like a cloud.
That's how Bob Ross paints them. Yeah, they're big purple clouds in a yellow-red sky.
Well, yeah, I can see the yellow-red sky. But the one on your left, the one closer to the TV,
The right, then?
yes, the right then. It honestly looks like a like a hot air balloon going sideways.
Hot air balloon going sideways.
Or maybe that's the glare. I don't know.
It could be the glare. I mean, it is a little bit of a mud mix cloud, but they can't all be. I'm not quite at the Bob Ross level yet.
Well, I'm not saying they have to be Bob Ross. See, that's why I like the German guy.
Oh yeah.
You know, he sort of just slaps paint on and say, you know what, you don't have to fucking follow me and be perfect. If you feel like putting a daffodil up a mountain's ass, you can.
Now, Bob Ross wants to say add some streaking clouds with the fan brush. All right. So we're gonna take the fan brush.
Oh, man!
Get a little bit of that on there, and there we go. We'll put a little.
That one looks like a mushroom. The one closer to the middle looks like a mushroom.
Get a little.
Like a hippie jacked up mushroom, like one of those psychedelic ones.
There we go. There's our little streaky cloud.
I can see a little fairy gnome thing sitting on the end with like a big ass beard, trying to fish out a star or a moon.
There we go. Some streakers. There we go.
You want some streakers?
Well, the clouds that are just kind of like streaking across.
You want to be a streaker?
Nah, I've always said that pants are optional when it comes to streaming, especially when you're sitting at a desk. I think pants are mandatory for this stream. But anyways, let's see. No new messages coming in. That's okay because our video is choppy at best. So, let us now see what Bob is doing next. Oh, he's going to blend the streakers in.
We actually have 3 viewers.
Oh, that's nice.
I think 2 of us. I mean, like, are you viewing the channel?
Yeah,
or
I'm viewing them.
Or are you, no? Well, you're in the broadcasting area, right?
Well, I'm still bringing them up to see the chat, though.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, we have 3. One of them is me, though. Because,
What's
you
he
know,
doing now?
I either get a nice view of your beer gut, or, you know, I get to look at a painting and, you know, ass.
Yeah.
One of the easiest ways to help you with the seascape, because it's sort of hard at first to practice with. I'm going to take the little filbert brush here, and to that I've added a bunch of paint there, so this is thin as water.
Okay. All right. So I think this is now where we get to the part of the show where we're going to take our tape off and have our horizon line. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. There we go. Like so. And we'll just go ahead and put that on my drop cloth and let that dry. And I'm going to take the 1-inch brush here and get a little bit of magic clear here. And we're going to fill in some of this with magic clear, just to get this dry spot that was covered
Semen.
with the tape. What?
Semen.
No, that's not what it is. That would make a
Semen.
yellowing effect. Well, I guess it is an ocean sea, so if we had a ship on there that were filled with men at sea, but anyways, oh dear, I'm getting spots of lavender on my canvas. Well, that'll blend out with the paint. All right, so now we are ready to start painting our ocean. We got our ocean sky. So now, let me back up a little bit and see what he was mixing. Because he actually wasn't using the Prussian blue, which surprised me. I thought he was going to use Prussian blue with the what? Okay.
That's the fun part of this whole technique. Alright. Now then we have to make a big decision here. Let's take
All right.
our
Phthalo
blue,
blue,
crimson.
alizarin crimson.
We're going to make a dark lavender color. On the palette, it should look black. Alright, got it mixed here. Now then, probably, let me show you one other thing first. One of the easiest ways to help you with seascape. It's sort of hard at first.
Okay.
You take a little silver
Ow.
and grab a bunch of sort of
All right, so he's taken. Now he said he mixed phthalo blue and alizarin crimson to make this blue that we're doing in the ocean, but I'm not so sure about this color. So let me take a little dab of that and just dab that. Okay, all right, that looks blue. We'll go with that.
come in here and sketch out where you want the major wave to be. And let's just say it's going to be right to it. And this is not a commitment this time. You can still change it. Comes up like
Hey, do you want to mess with an Ouija board and summon Bob Ross one day and ask him what his technique is?
that just helps give you a little bit of
Yeah, we could do that someday.
Want to? I'll find one online that like all of us can like
Yeah.
log on to or something and work with, so we can summon Bob Ross.
see if we had used
Because I'd really like to know what his technique is really supposed to be. What the fuck is going on with my phone?
mix on the canvas without changing the value of the color. We'll just come right on down in here. In here, we're going to have the transparency where the bright spot will be.
God damn it.
Part of the wave. If you're into selling paintings, that's the part of the wave that sells.
Fucking weird ass thing.
Big crasher. We'll come right in here.
You're blocking the painting.
Well,
Follow this guy.
I'm just putting some blue paint down on here.
So our light.
Oh, okay. Are you trying to make waves?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
When you're doing these at home, you can add all kinds of colors. A lot of times, phthalo green is very pretty in the seascapes. Ooh, it is dynamite color. Beautiful color. It's very strong. Be careful with it. See, all of those
Oh, it's cold.
have all of our dark areas blocked in. And we're using a big old 2-inch
One thing about living on the coast,
Yeah?
it gets fucking cold.
Really hot here today.
Don't you love talking about the weather?
Oh, yes.
So fun.
Same old colors. There's some crimson. There's some blue.
I'm not ready to do that yet. All right, let's see. I think I want to block this in a little more. I'm worried that this is too runny with the liquid clear. That's going to make it difficult for me to paint anything else on top of this.
Oh, you think you're gonna make a mud this time?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get good stringers and lines or whatever. You know, like little white stringers in the water, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing very good at covering up the horizon. You know, I still have this white line
I can
here.
see it.
Yeah, let me get the filbert brush here so I could try to target that a little bit better. There, oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, that filbert brush seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah, although I'm not doing a great job at keeping it nice and straight, but it'll do. There we go.
Well, the horizon is never really. If you actually looked at the sun at the horizon, it's never really that straight, anyways.
Okay, well that's good, because my horizon is not quite coming up all that straight. All right, so
Gators.
adding crimson. Yes,
Gators, did you hear me?
it's not straight. Okay, horizon shouldn't be straight
Yeah.
anyways.
Shouldn't be a perfect straight line, anyways.
Okay. Oh, good.
There's
'cause mine's
curvature to
not.
the damn Earth. Are you a flat earther?
Not yet, but I could be convinced if someone had big enough boobs. And
No!
Was
I hope Christian. I hope Kristen. Oh God! Please don't tell her I said that. I hope Kristen, like, beats your ass if you ever become a flat earther.
Oh, I hope she would too. We have an understanding that if we fall into certain stupidities, we're allowed to take whatever measures necessary to correct the situation, so to speak. All right. I think that
Okay.
kind of fills in water. All right. I think that's what I want to see. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clean our brushes and see what Bob does next. That brush isn't quite clean. There we go. You know, Bob says cleaning the brush is the best part. I'm not so sure I believe him.
Really?
Really?
Doesn't your paint thinner over there get kind of nasty after a while? I mean, I know my water gets nasty after a while.
Yeah, it's nasty, but it still thins.
Yeah, but I'm
All
sure.
right, so now
like,
we're
some-
loading our fan brush with our blue. Oh, the footland. Yeah, I'm not doing that. He puts little, like, foothills in the distance. I don't like seeing foothills in the distance in my ocean paintings because I like seeing just ocean in the distance in my ocean paintings. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to skip that step because this is my world, and my world doesn't have foothills. So that saves me some trouble. And Shandico's like, what the heck are you doing? And can I drink the paint thinner? No, you can't. Yeah, different planes in the painting, but I'm not putting them in because this is my world. Just ocean. Shantica's still scoping this out like, what is all this?
Kitty!
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay. We're just waiting for Bob to finish with the foothills here.
Alright, now we can begin putting in some of the good stuff.
Some of the good stuff.
Just titanium height.
Alright, so we're going to get some plain old titanium white.
We'll go right up here. And just begin putting in some happy little,
Oh, this is where we put in some happy little, like, wave things.
very, very touching. Very touching. So, like, yeah. Probably very kind of happy. Bring it right around the base of this thing. Put mine back here. Now then, let's have some fun. Let's go like right in here. Watch here. Grab it. Just come right like that. Uh-oh, what have we done now? Maybe there's another one. Right here. Back. Let's go right along here. Like that. Right along there. See how easy that is? Cleaning off the old brush here.
Okay.
Now,
Cleaning the brush.
another iron brush that's clean. Very gently. Very gently. I'm just going to begin like so. Just like that.
Okay.
Pay very, very close attention to angles.
Alright.
What I want to leave in here is the dark areas. This is a time when the dark areas are much more important than the light areas. And right in here, same thing. Bring that up back here. That's beginning to look pretty already. Now you can come right into a little bit of white. See, begin making all these little things that far, far away, little swells that are in the distance. Don't too much detail back there. Good.
Is that a mermaid?
Yeah, no, it's waves.
This painting, it'll teach you to get
Looks like a
back to the
mermaid.
brush washer. Let's go back into our blue and crimson. Blue and crimson.
You should put in a mermaid.
Just mix it in.
Put her stranded on the beach.
This area here.
Skeletal mermaid.
Dark in, or we can put our light in.
And put in a pirate ship.
Not
Do
yet.
it. Do it. Do it.
This isn't dark enough. I need this darker.
Getters. Getters.
Lulu.
Make a pirate ship.
Strokes are very important. You might need to wash or wipe your brush. Sometimes you just wipe it and you can each stroke. Because you're going to pick up some of this fine
Me?
color.
Hey. Pirate ship. You know you want to.
Not quite coming out right like it should.
Say fucking into your own.
Oh, I'm not
Bob
ready
Ross
for
ain't no
Filbert.
gangster.
Alright, so we're going to
Oh,
go
you're
ahead.
not ready for Filbert.
I'm not ready for Filbert.
You're not ready for Filbert.
There we go. There we go. Now we got some white on there on top of the dark. I think that's okay. Alright, so now let's see what he's going to do with the Filbert brush.
He's gonna flip it.
Oh, we're gonna do a little bit of yellow with the white.
He's gonna flip it with the filbert. I'm telling you. He's gonna flip it. And flip it good.
Oh, that's a little too much yellow.
You know, I really actually don't like how he makes waves.
With a clean, dry. Be sure it's dry. Most important. Clean, dry, 2-inch brush. Come right over it. Very, very gently.
This way kind of pisses me off.
Begin blending this.
All right, so now we're gonna blend that with the 2-inch. I might have got a little too much yellow in there, but we'll make it work. There we go. Dry that out. We'll get the 2-inch. And we'll just kind of blend that out.
Looks like a stingray.
Yeah, it's a little too yellowy, but I mean, it'll blend in with the blue as we work this. Yeah, I think it'll be
Well, I
alright.
guess it has yellow because of how the sun is.
Some of this nice, rich, lavender color we have in here. And blending it right up into it. Like that. And this is where we begin forming the basic angle of the wave.
Mm.
I beat the brush just to remove excess paint. Then now a little of that color goes up in the light. The light area will remain. Grab it, pull. Okay. Filbert brush here. We're going to use some of this lavender color that we have. Same old lavender color. Put a touch of white in it. Now let's begin mixing foam.
All right, we're gonna make dark foam. So let's watch what he's doing there. All right, so he's kind of pushing up to make foam around our crasher area with the lavender. Okay, all right, we're gonna do that with the filbert. All right, so let me get some new titanium white on the palette because I have like totally fucked our white there. So I'm gonna put a big old blob of white over here, and you're gonna toke up. Toke, 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 toke. Which is good because I should probably drink because I still got half a beer here. Yay. All right, so we're going to take our lavender color on our filbert brush.
Apple, pineapple, pineapple pen.
I have a pen. I have an apple. I'm going to take a little bit of white with that. There we go. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's the right color, but Bob always goes, yeah, when he, has the color. So if I say that, maybe it will be right. All right, so we're going
That's
to...
because he was on shrooms.
So we're going to get some fantastic foam shadows. And he's also going to come down the top edge of that. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to there we go. There we go. Yeah, like that. Like that. And we're going to come around here like that. This is only the shadow. This is the shadow. Okay.
His name is Shadow. He is a beast.
I think it could be a little darker, so I'm going to go ahead and darken that up a little
He
bit.
is a stingray that foams at the mouth.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's going to churn and look like all nice foamy things. And we're going to come down the back side of that there. There we go. Okay, all right. Um, cool. We're going to clean that. But I also think that he formed the shape of that wave out towards the left side a little bit more than I have so far. So I think I need to work more on that. So I'm going to take my 2-inch brush here, and I'm going to, because he has much less white on that at this point. So I think I need to kind of do something like that.
So, are we still doing a show on Mondays?
Oh yeah, Mondays will still be the standard talk show. I don't know what I'll be able to do
Okay.
for prep, but we can run later because I'm not like waking up at 5 in the morning on Tuesdays anymore. So
Okay.
yeah, I've still been having fun with that.
I was just wondering. It's just we're doing painting on, I guess, Saturdays now? Once a month?
Yeah, painting might be a monthly thing, or like. Well, I mean, let me know when you feel like painting too, because I don't want to like just dictate. I mean, if you want to paint, I certainly. Maybe sometimes I'll watch you paint. Maybe sometimes we'll paint
Yeah.
together. But I just really wanted to paint this weekend, and I was like,
Yeah.
hey. And I wanted to test this new setup idea, which unfortunately did not work out all that well. Okay. All right, so I think that's looking kind of like the shape of something.
It's a stingray that foams at the mouth.
Okay, so now we're going to put some white foam on our crasher.
And his name is Crasher.
Okay, he's going to fill in that too.
He's the one that killed Steve Irwin. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, and I wish you could see the picture in my picture, from the back of it, it honestly looks like a stingray coming to fuck you up.
All right, I need to get a
It has
good...
2 eyes, its fins, its mouth area, its stingray tail. It's literally on the back of this canvas. And I'm staring right at it.
Okay, well, I need to get a nice, good, clean, dry filbert brush. We do not want filbert to be wet.
It's kinda
We want
cool
filbert
looking,
to be
actually.
dry. Oh, I'm glad you think it's cool. I'm going to take some of this yellow from earlier, and I'm going to come into the titanium white here. And a little bit more of that yellow. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not quite as yellow as before, but still some. And I think we want to load this up. So let's watch what Pop does. A lot of paint in the bristles. I'm going to fill this son of a gun up. We're going to do upward push and come down over there. And that's where we're going to get our... Okay. All right, so now let's see if I can make this look as easy as Bob does. All right, so now we want to...
You gotta swish it like a C. And go with the curve.
Well, the problem is that it's mud mixing.
Well, if you let it dry a little bit first.
That's not the Bob Ross method. All right, so
Yes, it is!
maybe we want to thin a little. Fuck it, I'm thinning this because it's not sticking. All right, but I don't want to thin it too much, but it is thinning too much. There's no way to thin it a little. It's like you have 2 options, super thick or it's water.
always scrape the paint off. You honestly have that option.
Yeah, well, I want to get it stick on there the right way.
Well, if you have too much paint on there, just scrape it off and repaint it.
Well, it's not that it's too much, it's just that it's mud mixing. Well, that's kind of doing something. Alright, I think that's kind of... Well, let's get a little more yellow in there. There we go. And we're gonna...
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
What's okay?
No, I'm just, making suggestions so that way you're not mud mixing and,
Well... There we go. That's not at all what I wanted it to look like, but... It's my painting and I love it.
It's
There
my
we go.
painting and I love it. It's going to hang up in my bathroom.
Yeah, this one might actually go in the bathroom.
How many bathrooms do you have?
Not enough. Someday I'm going to have a house that every room's going to have a toilet in it. And when someone asks why, I'll go because I only paint paintings that are suitable for hanging in bathrooms.
You should call
don't
your
know.
line the bathroom art.
He makes this look so easy. He makes it look so easy. He puts a bunch of white paint on the brush and he starts going like this. And all this beautiful foam appears.
I don't know. I wish if someone's actually watching this to give their opinion on Bob Ross's technique of oil painting. What 30 minutes, and if it's pre-recorded and shaped into its eventual form of an episode. I personally think it's been recorded and then aired, but even in its original state, I also think that the Bob Ross technique is fake because oil painting or any kind of painting, actually, you have to let it sit and dry even for a moment before continued layers to be added. But I don't know if anyone else has an idea, and I'd like to know if anyone else has an opinion to this. So it'd be interesting to know.
So now we're putting in a bunch of little white streakers type things with our liner brush.
They're happy ways of my ass. It looks like Clasher, the Stingray, has gotten some cancer.
Okay. Well, I'm not ready for this next part yet, so I'm gonna pause that. So now I got little
Just
yellow
saying.
eels swimming in the wave is I think what I got there, which is not at all what I was going for, but maybe I can blend that out a little.
Oh, Dune's on.
Is he still on?
Yeah.
Hello, Dune. I thought he was doing...
Yeah, it says he has 16 viewers.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's on. Yeah, he's doing 5-hit. Yeah, he's not on
Yeah.
watching us. He's on, like, doing his own show.
Huh.
Ah, God, no, I can't... I don't think there's any hope for this painting. I wish I still had pictures of the last one I did of this. I think that one came out better. Alright, so now we're going to go into some cad yellow. Now we got to make our ground, basically. So we're going to start with some cad yellow. And we're going to
Cad yellow.
bring that down right here. And now we're going to go into the yellow ochre. Like that. We're gonna,
Oh, you're making the beach finally.
yeah. Bring that down there. And some of that down there, like that. And then we're going to take our bright red, like that. Bring that down there. And that down there. Alright, now let's see what he does next. Dark sienna.
He drinks more beer.
Alright, so now we need our dark sienna. You know, I realize he never once went into the black or the Prussian blue, which makes it a complete waste that he had me put this on my palette.
Well, yeah. Because he wants you to buy more of his product.
Yeah.
So that way you can make more mud.
Yeah, more mud. More expensive mud.
Yep.
Then
Now you get the hang of it.
Now we do our Van Dyke brown. I think this is the only part of this painting I ever was any good at. There we go. There we go. That's our beach. That's our psychedelic beach. And my earplug keeps on coming out the more I push it in. There we go. Come on, stay in. There. There we go. Alright, so now what does he do? Oh, a little touch of white there. And then we blend it together. And lightly go across. Alright, so I'm going to get a little bit of white. And I'm going to have to get some clean white, so we'll do that right over there. Just a little pea size bit of white. Here we go. There we go. We'll go ahead, put that on the brush. Bring that down there. There we go. Kind of blend that all together now.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing.
What? What are you laughing at?
There we go. Right there.
Alright, now we got my dry brush. I'm going to go ahead and blend these all out.
Taking some of that blue too, you know.
What's that?
You're taking some of that blue too.
Well,
With
that's
the other
okay.
colors.
Water gets on the ground.
Press harder, they're not mixed well.
Well, I don't want to... Okay, there you go. There we go. That looks like a nice beach. Yeah, yeah. There we go. That's something.
Pay attention more to the shading. They're
Well, my
not shaded well enough.
I'm going to take a fan brush. Put a painting white, least little touches. They will blue. Maybe some right in here. And you're going to make all kinds of happy little falling things. Just laying out here having a good time. Leave some of these dark areas. Leave some dark areas. Don't kill them all. Begin paying attention to the shape of the wave. It's very important. Very important over here. Sometimes there. Now, when I get the little brush going on, let's take it right into some brown. Let's have maybe some sand right here. Right, there it is. Look at that. This is just brown with a little touch of white. How's that fun? Right down like that. A little bit of sand on the beach. Very nice brown. Dark sand, a little touch of white. Little seagulls, they gotta have a place to run. Take a little paint thinner, some dark paint. Just run a little line in here.
Okay, paint thinner,
Thinner.
dark paint.
Just put the indication of a little bit of water flowing all around the beach.
Is it
All right,
supposed
so
to
we
look like
need-
a candy corn?
How easy that is? Really makes some nice effects. And let's have a happy little stone. There's right there.
Alright, I'm not going to put the happy stone in there. Now we'll go ahead and get some the light.
A little bit down.
Get some little
Grab it.
water.
Makes a reflection. Take the little knife. And we'll put the least little touch of some highlights on there.
My liner brush never does a line. It always does a blob.
So with that, we'll call this painting finished.
And Bob's calling this painting finished.
That'll give you a good idea of how good the painting is. Happy painting.
So now it's time to try signing it. We'll go ahead and get my liner paint with the red. And we'll go ahead and put a little G. A. T. Damn, I can't get a good signature.
At the Valvoline Engine Lab, we put our products and ideas to the test. Every additive, booster, detergent, and seal conditioner gets tested right here to prove it's good to go in your engine. Worthy of the name, Valvoline. Trusted for 150 years.
The Stingray is going to nom